Social platforms are among the channels frequently used by brands and advertisers in digital marketing. Social media is ideal for reaching consumers, finding new audiences, keeping in touch with consumers and providing certain services to consumers. In addition, different advertising options help social media to expand its usage areas by brands. Understanding the dynamics of social media provides a good understanding of what consumers want and what they expect from brands. Although each social network has its own dynamics, when we look at social media in general, we see that 5 basic elements are important for brands and advertisers. A good grasp of these essential elements will help you get better results from social media marketing. Listening. One of the elements to be considered in social media is to listen. Being a good listener, following the social media talk, listening to the comments consumers make about your brand and products helps you use social media better. By bringing the concept of listening outside of your own circle, you can follow what is spoken in general. For example, following reviews about your competitors helps you see how consumers are generally approaching your competitors. When you are a good listener on social media, you can also start doing competitor analysis. Analyzing your competitors helps you develop your own business and social media strategies. Content strategy and marketing. Another important element is content strategy and marketing. The main focus of social media is to produce content. In their spare time, users come to social media to distract and spend time. They do this by following the content on these platforms. You need to produce content to engage followers, interact with them, and exist on social media. At this point, you need to have a good content strategy. Creating content that will appeal to your audience and integrate with your brand is very important for your visibility and interactions in social media. You can read our guide below to get detailed information about this subject. Related guide: How to create a social media content calendar. In addition to the content strategy, the business also has a marketing department. In the marketing section, you need to emphasize how you will share the content you prepared. While answering questions such as what times and days to share, how often to produce content on a weekly basis, you also need to allocate a budget for marketing. Since the organic access of the content is very limited in social media, you need to support your content with advertisements. For this, you should have a certain marketing and advertising budget. It is very important to do some studies on the targeting of these ads, which advertising models to use and on which channels these marketing studies will be conducted. Interaction. One of the indispensable issues of social media is undoubtedly interaction. The interaction is calculated based on criteria such as how many people you share in your social accounts, how many people have access, how many likes, comments and shares received in total. High interaction rates will show that you are sharing your followers' interests, as well as revealing that you have a good communication with them. Failure to interact with your work on social media causes your work to not give you any recycling. This means both time and money. Paying attention to interactions in your work helps you get better results and returns in social media marketing. Promotions and advertisements. When it comes to brands and advertisers, one of the elements to be considered on social channels is promotions and advertisements. We mentioned the ads section a little in the marketing section. Advertising campaigns are the most used feature of brands in social media. In addition to the chance to reach wide and different target audiences, these ads can be used for different purposes such as highlighting different products and services, increasing communication and brand awareness. Using social media ads well and allocating a certain budget for these studies helps you increase your return on investment on social media. Promotions stand out as another criterion. Brands carry out promotional activities to interact with consumers, traffic to websites or promote their products. These promotional contents are tried to be brought to consumers through competitions or similar raffle events. Although these competitions and promotions are effective in reaching new audiences and increasing brand awareness, such campaigns can provide more effective results, especially for new companies. Too much of these promotions and sweepstakes causes the brand value to decrease and the followers are constantly waiting for these opportunities. Measurement and analysis. Finally, the element we will mention will be analysis and measurement. The most effective and beautiful part of the work done in social channels is the analytical data of all the work done on these platforms. The fact that organically shared shares can be tracked with interaction rates, as well as the ability to analyze data on advertising campaigns, makes it much easier to track movements in social media. Apart from sharing, accessing the demographic features of the page like audience and which periods of time they are more active also helps you to better determine your social media marketing strategy. It is very important to do these analytical and measurement operations while doing social media marketing studies. In line with this data, you can increase your return on investment by creating a much better strategy for your brand. Subscribe to channel and like.